Hall here. I'm from the Focus Real Estate team, and we are so pleased to have the CEO of UDirect IRA Services here today to talk to us about investing in real estate with our IRA funds. Karin, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate it.
Wonderful. Well, tell us a little bit about this law that's been in place since 1974, correct?
Well, yeah, 74 was signed by Gerald Ford and then enacted into law in 1975, the ERISA law that allowed IRAs. And ever since then, you've been able to self-direct. And that's what we do here at UDirect IRA Services. Yeah.
Terrific. And can you tell me how people can invest in real estate with their IRA accounts? Most people just don't know.
No, it's true. And some CPAs will tell people, no, you can't invest in real estate with your IRA, but you truly can. And so it's a three-step process. The first step is to open an account. Once the account is open, then you fund it by putting the money into it. And after it's open and funded, then you invest into, say, for example, a piece of real estate. And if I could say, I think one of the most common misconceptions about this is you're not pulling the money out of your IRA to make this real estate investment. It's just like when you have a regular IRA account that owns stock. You don't pull the money out of your IRA to buy that stock. The IRA buys it. It's the same thing with the self-directed IRA. So you're not taking a personal distribution of the money in order to self-direct. It's simply the IRA investing in an asset which happens to be real estate. Now, of course, if you're a real estate investor, you understand the whole process and what goes into real estate investing in particular. But when you throw in a self-directed IRA in there, if the IRA is buying it 100%, then what happens is it's just like, a cash transaction, and the money gets wired to closing and you go from there.
And are there any do's and don'ts with regard to investing in real estate with your IRA?
There are, yeah. Well, I think one of the don'ts is understand an IRA can borrow money, but don't go get a regular conventional conforming Freddie Fannie, kind of loan, because that won't work. You can't make a personal guarantee to a loan to your IRA. That's a prohibited transaction. So that's a really big rule, to keep in mind. Your IRA can get a non-recourse loan, and we have a list of non-recourse lenders that we'd be happy to share with you. So that is one big misconception. I mentioned prohibited transactions, so just real quick, because we don't have a lot of time, but you don't get any personal benefit from your IRA. You don't buy, sell, or exchange assets between the IRA and any lineal ascendant or descendant or any fiduciary to the plan. You and your spouse are disallowed. Your grandparents and your parents, your children and grandchildren are disallowed to the IRA. So your IRA doesn't do business with those people. That's important to know.
Absolutely. And you made a really good point where you were talking about this is for, so you can't purchase this for a primary residence through your IRA.
Correct.
Or as a vacation home, correct?
Yes.
This needs to be strictly an investment decision for your IRA.
That's right.
So what happens with proceeds, for example, if someone purchased an purchased a residence through their IRA? What happens with the rental income? How does that work?
Sure. So your IRA buys a rental property, your tenants move in, they make their checks payable to the custodian for the benefit of your IRA. And it's like, like this long. So you want to get them a rubber stamp so they can write their check, right? You could have a property manager, and the property manager could collect the rents. They could make their check to the property management company. Maybe the property management company is going to hold some of the funds back and use those to pay for small expenses like a new garbage disposal or whatever. Because again, all the money that comes in from IRAs has to go back into the IRA, but similarly, all expenses have to be paid for by the IRA. So that's really, really important to know.
And when someone has hit the retirement age and they want to do a distribution out of their IRA, and say, for example, it's in real estate, since that's our topic today, how does that transpire?
So your IRA owns a house and you wish to live in it, is that what you're saying?
What are your options once you've hit retirement with regard to owning a property in your IRA?
Okay. So say you're 59 and a half and you've hit that magic number where you can take assets out of your IRAs without a penalty. There may still be tax, but there's no penalty. So if it's cash, you give us a withdrawal form and we send the cash to you. If it's a non-cash asset like a house, what you do is you go get an appraisal so that we know the appraised value of the asset. You give us that appraisal together with the withdrawal form, and we disperse that non-cash asset, that hard asset, to you, and then you get 1099 for that appraised value.
So interesting. So interesting. There's so much to know about investing in your self-directed IRA, and Karin Hall is right here in Irvine, so she's right in the heart of Orange County. If you have any questions about how to invest in your self-directed IRA, Karin, how can they reach you?
They can reach us by emailing us at info@ the letter U, udirectira.com. That's probably the fastest way. info@udirectira.com, and we will respond and help you.
Wonderful. Karin is a fabulous resource, and she will answer any of your questions we just lightly touched on today. And if I can be of service to you to help you with your purchase of a property in your self-directed IRA, I'm Wendy, and I can be reached at 949-887-1393. Karin, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Super enlightening today.